Hi, my name is Attorney Walter Rudolph Hnot III, and I'm with Disability Resolution PA. Question I sometimes get, it doesn't pop up all the time, but when it does pop up, there's usually a reason why. Does the Social Security Administration have the right to go forward and basically investigate me? You know, like have somebody with a video camera following me around in a van. All right, let's go through this. Well, the simple answer, just to summarize it, is yes, they absolutely do have the right to go forward and put you under surveillance. They absolutely do. They can put you under surveillance, no problem at all. Do they have the right to go out and, request certain documents from different groups? You bet. You signed an 827 when you signed up for disability, very likely. They need it no matter what to be able to go ahead and process your claim. 827 is a HIPAA release form. It's that whole, health, portability, blah, blah, blah situation. So at the end of the day, they can go get whatever they want within reason, And the other thing you need to know is that sometimes the firm will get a call, disability resolution, about a claimant where the Department of Justice has been reviewing their claim and has been looking into and blah, 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 and so on and so forth, and yada, yada. And we get basically somebody who states that, hey, I haven't been working, while they're collecting their disability, their SSDI, their SSI. And all of a sudden they get kicked off of the disability train. And what happens is basically, they get kicked off the benefits because the government believes that they were working while receiving benefits. And then the investigation portion will start, and all of a sudden we're getting calls from the Department of Justice, and what it's about is the DOJ is just basically saying, hey, we've got video footage, we've got audio, we've got photos of this person working during the period in which they were receiving benefits as well, and because of that, at the end of the day, basically what that means is that they were probably likely receiving the funds under the table. Otherwise, it would have gotten reported to the SSA and they would have stopped the receipt of the funds a long time ago for disability. That's A. B, they frauded the Social Security Administration by earning funds and not reporting it if they did, which means that they don't have to pay them their disability funds. So, and then of course C, which is, what happens then? What happens then? Well, then an overpayment situation occurs. So there's basically 4 types of disability claims. There's technically 5, but the 5th one kind of encompasses the other ones. The bottom line is there's an obtaining a benefits claim, retention of benefits, recalculation benefits, and overpayment. And then, of course, the 5th one, which encompasses all of those, is the child claim situation. So what happens is basically they'll try and file charges against that individual, claim an overpayment claim on behalf of the SSA against this person. And they'll, ultimately say, this person is fines, this, that, yada, yada. And they'll also have to go forward, and here's the fun part, they'll also have to go forward and at some point work out, like a 631 or, some other, good cause, good faith, documentation. But they'll have to work out an overpayment claim with the SSA. We do those. We don't do them a lot because it doesn't happen a lot, but they do pop up, and we do those. But that's one of the things you need to know. Can they investigate you? Yes. What happens? That's what happens. So, hey, my name is Attorney Walter Rudolph Hnot III. You have an absolutely wonderful day. I'll catch up with you a little bit later. Remember, by the time you watch this video, it may be old hat. And also remember, if you have a unique question for your unique claim, just give me a call and we'll work through it. All right? Thanks so much. Bye-bye.